guys, thanks for stopping by Ballistic Barbecue. You know, it's nasty out today. It's cold, it's rainy, kind of windy, and there's really only one thing to do around here, and that's fire up the grill. So I'm going to fire up the grill, and we're going to cook some steak again. I know I cook a lot of steak. Anyway, I'm going to be doing it's a Guy Fieri recipe. It's kind of my twist on it. I've tweaked the ingredients to my taste a little bit. But anyway, it's going to be a Java crusted New York strip with a stout glaze. Stout meaning it's going to be like a Guinness beer glaze on it. So anyway, let's get cooking. All right, so we're going to make that Java rub now. Got 1/2 cup ground Italian roast coffee, 1/2 cup dark brown sugar, 1/4 cup of granulated garlic, 1 tablespoon of cayenne, 1 tablespoon of paprika, 1.5 tablespoons of kosher salt, and 2 tablespoons of freshly ground black pepper. Just gonna mix this up. Right, so got the rub all mixed up now. Now what we're gonna do is season the meat, and I need you to check this out. This prime New York strip, and these things are huge. They're 2 inches thick. Each one, I have 2. They each weigh about a little over a pound a piece. So we're just going to press these in. Get all the sides of the meat. All right, now what I'm going to do is let these set and rest for about 30 minutes. They're pretty much already at room temperature. But I'm going to let it, again, sit for 30 minutes. And in the meantime, we're going to go ahead and start making that glaze with the Guinness Stout. So we're going to make that glaze. So first thing we're going to do is add 16 ounces of Guinness Stout, which I love, by the way. Black and tan. It's probably one of my all-time favorite drinks. All right, so what I'm going to do is let this simmer, and I'm going to reduce it by about 1/3. So we'll be back when it's reduced. All right, so the Guinness is reduced now, and what I'm going to do is add 2 tablespoons, splash, of room temperature unsalted butter, and 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. Just going to whisk that in. So anyway, once this is all whisked, I'm going to just let it thicken up a little bit more and then set it aside, but I'm going to keep it warm. So I think I'm ready to start cooking some meat, so let's get out to the grill. All right, so we're ready to cook these bad boys up. I'm going to do something a little bit different than I normally do on these videos. Got my griddle sections here on my Cray Court. Adding a little peanut oil. And I'm using this silicone brush just to kind of control where it goes. I don't want a flood of it going down there to, through the little hole there, create a flare up. My patio is not 100% level, so this is hot. So first thing we're going to do is sear these. I'm going to give these a good sear on the both sides, and then also the sides around the edges too. Man, oh, if you guys could smell this right now. Basically, obviously what I'm doing is I want to sear in all the juices, but I want to get a nice crust with this rub that I made. actually stopped raining. Man, I was getting concerned. It was actually pouring so hard a little while ago that I had to move my grill. Normally I have it on the edge of my patio roof, but the rain was actually blowing in sideways and soaking my my grill here. The reason why I'm using different sections of the griddle is, you know, whenever you put meat down here, it's going to cool that section down just a little bit. So try to move it around to allow this to reheat. You can see the beautiful crust I'm getting. It's a good thing too about having a good, you know, butcher to go to. These are actually cut right off the loin roast, the strip loin. All right, now I'm going to put these off on the indirect heat here. And I'm going to put the lid on, and what we're going to do is basically roast these guys now. And I'm going more on doneness than time, so, and I will be turning them once during this roasting period, just simply because, you know, most of the heat's coming up from below. So we'll get the lid on and check back in a bit. All right, these guys are done. And I'm into this cook. It took an additional 10 more minutes. Now again, these are, you know, 2 inches thick, so if you're using like an average 1.5 inch steak or whatever, it's definitely not going to take that long. Anyway, I'm going to get it in the house, let them rest. I'm going to get them out of this cold air right now, and then we'll get these plated up. See you inside. So these steaks are done now, and I'm going to use the same presentation that Guy Fieri did. We're just going to slice them. Very, very tender. And any juices that are on the board here, they're all going into the reduction I made, the Guinness reduction. So as you can see, nice medium rare. I'm going to go ahead and cut up my wife's steak, and we'll get these plated up. All right, and here's the finished meal. Basically, I've got some roasted baby potatoes, some steamed asparagus, and of course, that reduction. This is the Guinness Stout reduction, and again, those meat juices were put in there. Let's give this a try here. Very tender. Really, really good. Thumbs up to Guy. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. It's dinner time.